This is a video on how to do Heineken Jibes. The Heineken Jibe, I guess, is the first jibe that you do after you've learned how to do a normal one. So the first trick, I guess, that you do wing foiling. The key on the Heineken Jibe is how you position the wing as you turn in, and then what you do with the wing halfway through it, and the rest of it just sorts itself out. So I'll just do one to start with. Okay, little flip switch. Right, so the Heineken Jibe is a jibe which becomes so much nicer than a normal jibe eventually, because you just come out with power. As you swing it around you, you just get power on the exit. First thing is what you do on the way into the jibe. So as you bear away going into the jibe, the strut goes down, and as it then goes light, you then pull your front hands towards your head, and then do the part around your head. I'll get to the second part in a second, but the first thing to look at is what the strut does on the way in. So just double check and clear, turn in, strut goes down, try not to hit the camera, and then around the jibe. So, as you turn into a Heineken jibe, the first thing you do is the strut goes down. So the boom or your handles go down, your backhand goes down as you turn through, and you'll feel like you're going to run into the wing, and if you don't do anything with it, you will run into the wing. Your second part that you then need to do, see if I can do it with my, I'll be good at doing this, is my front hand then goes over my head in a loop, and I think about the fact that I'm basically trying to pull it over the top of my head, and I'm twisting the wing at the same time. If it gets quite light, you can actually twist the whole wing around your back of your body, which I struggle to do with the camera on at the back now, but you can do that. So, let's try a second. So, the second part of this is what I do with my hand. So as I turn in, strut goes down, hand goes up, and then around the head. Try not to wrap my head up with my leash. So, the hand, then that front hand goes up and around my head, and you twist it around your head. And if you do it at the same time that you're turning, the wing will just want to follow you through, because it basically just follows that power of wind through your turn. And it's a reasonably easy maneuver. I'm not really moving much wrist pressure at all. Let's try one in this gust. Right, so make sure we're clear underneath. Nice bit of speed. You need to be going faster than the wind to make this work. So in, and then around, and the wing will pop, so you'll end up there on the exit, which means you can then pick it up and really lean into it if you want to. Try and get power out of that wing on the way out. So they're really nice, quite smooth jibes to do eventually. I think as soon as I learn how to do them, I barely ever do a normal one, to be honest. Oh, wind is dying here. Oh, come on. Might have a bit of weed on as well. Okay, so same thing again on another one, just going into this gust a little bit more. To be honest, I could try and a light bit, show how it is useful in the light. So, hit that speed, strut goes down, over the head, and twist. And you keep turning into it, and you'll have power on the exit. Which a normal jibe in that light winds that we just had there would be pretty tricky actually, because you would struggle to have power on the exit, whereas you carve into a Heineken jibe. It makes the jibe nice and smooth. So that's how you do Heineken jibes. A nice glidey foil makes a big difference. At the moment I'm on an AFS Enduro 1100, so really high aspect foil with huge amounts of glide. It just means I can go forever through the turn, and I can really be nice and smooth. So the kit you have for this makes a big difference. They're quite tricky on beginner kits, these, because you don't have enough speed throughout the jibe. That's how you do Heineken jibes. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked it, click that like button, subscribe. Supposedly it makes a difference. Thank you very much, and have a good wing.